Okay. Today's book is going to be presenting to Lula. And her sign name's going to be this because of her pigtails. And it's written by Tori Spelling. And it's illustrated by Vanessa Brantley. Tallulah was not allowed to get dirty or talk loudly or make a mess. You're not that kind of girl, everybody said. Tallulah was not allowed to wear jeans to school or keep her hair down the way she wanted or wear the sneakers that all the other kids wore. You're not like all the other kids, said her mother. Tallulah was not allowed to bring a sandwich for lunch or carry a backpack or walk to school. Tallulah, you have everything that a little girl could ever want. And that's what makes you different, said her father. Tallulah didn't want to be different. Do you guys like being different, or do you want to be the same?
I like being different.
You like being different?
I was born this way.
Okay. I'll accept that.
that.
At school, Tallulah wanted to build a clay mountain where tiny people could live, or draw a purple moose jumping over a circus hoop, or crawl into a pretend rocket ship and fly to outer space. You'll get dirty, you'll ruin your dress, you don't fit in, said her classmates. When lunchtime came, one boy in the cafeteria spilled his milk on purpose. A girl dumped her chips on someone's head. But when Tallulah started to throw her smoked salmon sushi roll, the teacher stopped her. I'm surprised at you. Girls like you, they don't throw food, said her teacher. Outside on the playground, things became worse. You can't climb the trees with us. You can't dig for treasure with us. Look at your big sash. You look the same as a fancy gift wrap box. No one wants to play with a box. Why not? Don't you guys like presents? Tallulah turned around to see who was talking. It was the new boy in school, Max. Thank you for sticking up for me, Tallulah said. I know what it's like to feel a little bit different, said Max, but he stopped in the middle of his sentence. There was a commotion around the fish pond. They ran over to see what was going on. Tallulah saw a tiny little puppy floating on a log. It looked stuck and scared. We have to help it, said Tallulah. Would you guys help the dog?
Mm-hmm.
We can't go in there. The fish pond is disgusting, said one of the kids. It's an ugly puppy anyways, said a different kid. It looks the same as a rat, said another student. All the kids ran off except for Tallulah and Max. I don't think it can it can swim, said Max. Neither can I, said Tallulah. Then she had an idea. She reached her and pulled her sash, and the big, hideous bow came undone. Tallulah threw one end of the sash hard as she could. It landed right next to the puppy. The puppy grabbed the ribbon in its mouth. Tallulah pulled and pulled. Her perfect hair got messed up, and pulled, and her dressy shoes became soaking wet. And she pulled, and mud splashed on her fancy dress. You're a big mess, said Max, but he was smiling. That's the kind of girl I really am, said Tallulah, and she pulled the puppy onto dry land. Tallulah dried the puppy off and named her Mimi and brought her home. Would you guys bring the puppy home?
Yeah.
At home, nobody was happy to see the little pug puppy. Dogs are dirty, said her mother. Dogs smell bad, said her father. Dogs are messy, said the house cleaner. Tallulah took a deep breath. She had something that she wanted to say. She waited until everyone was looking at her. At home, everybody tells me I can't do things because of who I am. At school, everybody tells me I can't play with them because of who I am. But this is who I really am. I like to wear jeans and build clay mountains and rescue dogs, even if they're funny looking. So please, can I keep Mimi? Do you think they're gonna keep the dog?
Yeah.
And the puppy stayed. So you guys are right. Mimi was dirty, but Tallulah cleaned up after her. Mimi was stinky, but Tallulah always bathed her. And sometimes Tallulah became dirty and stinky and messy herself. And sometimes everybody needed an extra bath. They may have been a little bit different, but Tallulah and Max and Mimi were happy just the way they were.